Welcome to the last part of the video lecture series on project report preparation. In the earlier lectures, we have seen different aspects of project report preparation, namely front pages, chapters, sections, subsections, figures, tables, equations, and then we also have included bibliography, where we have formatted the bibliography with 1.5 line spacing and 6-point spacing after the paragraph. So finally, we give a sense of completion to this series by looking at how to include the table of contents, list of figures, and list of tables automatically generated from the contents of your document. Because if you want to do manually, probably this will be a very tedious task. And then even after doing it, if you make small changes, once again you have to have manual intervention. But if you automatically create table of contents, list of figures, and list of tables, even after that, if you make few changes, they are automatically accommodated. So before I proceed into accomplishing these tasks, let us just have a print view of the document which we have compiled so far across all these video lectures. So this is our cover page, seems to be fine. Certificate page, declaration page, acknowledgements page. Of course, table of contents is going to be filled now. List of figures is going to be filled. List of tables. Abstract also can be placed. Anyhow, you would be placing the abstract. I did not place any abstract. Maybe I'll add 2 dummy paragraphs of abstract. Then you will have chapter 1. Good. Chapter 1, you have sections, subsections. There is an equation 1.1, there is figure 1.1, this figure 1.2, and then table 1.1, and then figure 1.3, table 1.2, introduction, second chapter, table 2.1, equations. We see that we have included almost all the flavors and few references, and then a bibliography. Okay, let me go back. The home. And then go to our table of contents page. This is our table of contents. So in place of this, I'm going to insert the table of contents. So let me go to references once again. I told you references is the tab in which you have variety of features which are majorly used for project report preparation. So you have table of contents group here. So in table of contents, you have several styles. Automatic table 1, automatic table 2, table of contents, manual table of contents that you can fill out independently. This is automatic table contents, labeled table of contents that includes all text format with the heading 1, 3 styles. So automatic table contents, labeled contents that includes all text formatted. So let me select automatic table 1. So insert table of contents. I clicked on that. So I got my table of contents. So this is the table of contents. And whenever you make few changes, you have to come back to this and say update table. So update table will ask you update page numbers only or update entire table. Means when you have added a new chapter or when you have added a few paragraphs, you see that the page numbers automatically get changed. So you have to come back and do this. So then say OK. So this is how it appears. And instead of contents, let me slightly modify table of contents. and then let me center it. This table of content, let us center this. Yeah, table of contents. I'll go to home and then center. It looks nice if you have table of contents. And then let me modify this paragraph also. Before you have 24 points. So I don't think you need 24 points before, because it is better to have it at the top of the page itself. No harm. So I'll make it as 12 points. And then afterwards, you'll just have 6 points. And then 1.15 lines. Body text. Okay. Then this is fine. So this seems to be good. This is Cambria heading with 14. If you remember, our chapter headings are 18. So here you have a heading size of 14. And this paragraph, it has a double spacing. So let us make it as 1.5 spacing. So let me select, this is done only once. So go to paragraph, double spacing looks to be too large. So let us have 1.5 line spacing. So that seems to be reasonable. So let me take a print view of this. So this seems to be good with 1.5 line spacing. So that's how you can prepare your table of contents. And then let's go to list of figures. Maybe I observed, I would like to add one thing here. You see that these numbers are within this margin. At times I find that this right tab will be somewhere here, 6.5. So what you do is, this right tab can be dragged to this. There will be 3 right tabs. 3 right tabs because there are 3 different levels. So if you pull all those 3 right tabs back to this position, then your numbering will be within the margins. Otherwise what happens is, this margin will cross over into the right margin of the page. That does not look nice. It is better to enclose your table of contents within the margins. So let me go to this heading also. We will make Times New Roman, because this one is Times New Roman 14, because we have been following Times New Roman. And this is Times New Roman 12. That's good. And then list of figures. So let me make Time New Romans 14 bold, centered. Okay. Then I'll come here. Once again, go to references. Insert table of figures. So insert table of figures into the document. A table of figures includes a list of all of the figures, tables or equations on the document, whatever you choose. We'll see. The resulting dialog will ask, are you interested in figures or tables or equations? So table of figures. Formats from template. Okay. And then caption label. We are not interested in equation for the timing. We are interested in figures. So list of figures. And then I'll say OK. I'll get list of figures along with the page numbers. So if I look at the paragraph, because we have been following 1.5 lines, and then after the paragraph we set 5 points in table of contents, we'll do the same. So that's fine. You have list of figures. And then let me go to list of tables. Once again, Time New Romans 14 bold, centered. Come here, references, insert table of figures, and from the drop down, you select tables. And then send OK. So you have all the list of tables. We have 3 tables. So the list of tables is here. And once again, you can select paragraph and make 1.5 line spacing. 1.5 line spacing, and here we set 5 points. That's okay. So we have list of tables, list of figures, and table of contents. So let's take a print view with all the things in place. So cover page, certificate, declaration, acknowledgements, table of contents. This would extend depending upon what you have in your book. List of figures, list of tables, abstract, and then the chapters. And then finally the bibliography. You see that in table of contents, the bibliography is included, but this is numbered as 1 because I forgot in that section. I forgot to make it continue numbering from previous page. So I'll go to this section. I'll go to page layout, or rather I'll go to page numbers at the bottom. I'll double click the footer on this page. I'll go to the bottom. Yeah. So double click, page number, format page numbers, continue from previous section, OK, 12th page, close header and footer. So that's fine. And now let me go to the table of contents. It is a good thing that happened, so that you will realize now how to update your table of contents. So you select it, update table. It's only page numbers, but anyhow you can say update entire table and then say OK. But the formatting gets a problem.